Hello everyone and welcome back to the Belgian Beer Builders channel. Cedric here in Antwerp with yet another brand new brew review. And today we are having, in my opinion, the least pretentious beer in the world. Hollands Kutbier met pruimen. As Belgians often tend to laugh with Dutch beer, conveniently forgetting that the Netherlands have a beer tradition that goes way back as much as ours. But Dutch beer is often called pisbeer, water, etc. And the people from Brouwerij Boegbeeld play straight into this by naming their beer Kutbier, or horrible beer. Now, kut in this day and age is a swear word and a dysphemism, if you will, for a vagina. And that immediately explains the pink label on this bottle here, as well as the use of prunes in the beer, since prune is a euphemism for the same reproductive organ. Now, don't worry, for other enthusiasts, they also have a version with peaches. Now, on top of that, kut is also a nickname for some people. In certain regions you might hear dank je kut, of thanks buddy, with no harm meant at all. A bit like calling your closest friends bastards and such. Now, the brewers from Boegbeeld even go a step further and claim they brewed this beer as an ode to the Bosche Kut, a certain type of woman in the region of Den Bosch in Holland. And they prove it with this piece of text on the label. An ode to the Bosche Kut. She dyes her hair preferably in the least natural color possible. She wears a huge amount of makeup and draws her eyebrows just the way she wants them. When she rips along on her Tomos, which is an old Slovenian moped, I believe, all men call out in true Bosch fashion, "Looking good, Kut," of "Ziet er goed uit, Kut." Kutbier is an ode to her and this pinnacle of Bosch dialect. Now, the specs are pretty straightforward. Kutbier is a 6.3% ABV blond, brewed with malted barley and hops like any other, and finished off with dried prunes and coriander seeds. Now, I cannot imagine the taste of this concoction or this combination, so I'm very eager to find out. Let's go! A straightforward black bottle cap. Right off the bat, way lighter, way paler than I expected. From afar I would think this is a wheat beer, but it only says malted barley, so I am inclined to believe that. Nice effervescence, lovely purling in the glass. Yeah, pretty carbonated. Nice head of foam as well. Quite sturdy, quite creamy, although a lot of large bubbles, so I am thinking we will lose those over time. Ooh, very fruity. I don't know which hops they used, but the first thing that I tend to smell is tropical hops, like the typical tropical fruit, the American IPA hops, but yeah, quite nice. I don't exactly smell prunes. I get more of that mango papaya hoppy fruitiness. Also some carbon dioxide. A slight hint of acidity in there as well, so I'm very curious. All in all, it's fruity and refreshing. This reminds me of several New England IPAs that I kind of like, so yeah, let's see how it tastes. Cheers! Slightly sour, slightly acidic. It has a nice crispiness, a nice bitterness to it as well. Pretty heavily carbonated. And it is way less fruity in the flavor than it is in the nose. However, I don't really mind. Yeah, it is quite nice. Despite being brought to life as a gimmick, if you will, this is a very decent beer, and I did not expect that. I didn't expect it to be bad, but I thought this would be very generic, very 13 a dozen. But I quite like this. And there it is, that fruitiness actually shines through in the after flavor, which I didn't expect either. The initial flavor is mainly dry, bitter, slightly acidic, a lot of coriander actually. And the fruitiness, the prunes are very subtle. They are in there, but yeah, it's actually nicely done. I would have expected this to be way more in your face. Okay, pretty cool. I guess that I have no other choice than to give this beer a 3.5 then. Yeah, nice aroma, like the taste. It reminds me a bit of a fruity La Chouffe, although that might be pushing it a bit. Nonetheless, thank you guys so much for watching again and again. If you like this video, hit those thumbs up, let me know down in the comments. If you like this channel, subscribe, hit like, go to my Patreon to support this channel or just share some videos. And I will see you guys in the next video. Cheers.